Is Xbox done? Costco stopped selling Xbox. Word on the streets is Sam's and Walmart are trying to sell through everything that's Xbox and not bring it back. There's a lot of video online of Walmarts with completely empty Xbox racks. Some Walmarts are showing Xbox racks being put on pallet carts and getting put out of the store. How did Xbox fall so far? They got rid of exclusives. Perfect example. Gears of War. Loved it. One of my favorite games of all time. The new one that's coming out, you can buy it for PS5. You can buy it for any console. So I'll buy it for my PS5. They lost $300 million recently with price hikes on their Game Pass. But they're forced to raise the prices on their Game Pass because everybody's walking away from the brand. So they were hoping by increasing the price of the Game Pass and Call of Duty's new game coming out, people would be forced to get on it and pay for the pass to play online against everybody else.
What's going on, dudes? It's your boy Andy Matrix. I'm back with another video. So it looks like things are not going very good for Xbox. You know, in the past few months, like since the beginning of 2025, I've been hearing people talking about Nintendo PlayStation, games coming out for the PlayStation, games coming out for Nintendo, and games coming out for the PC. Honestly, I don't see Xbox in the future of gaming. Especially since Square Enix, they're going multi-platform. And by multi-platform, they're not including video game streaming. Because now, ever since, the Xbox Game Pass, a lot of companies are skeptical because how are they going to get paid by a streaming service, a gaming streaming service? We're not talking about Netflix here, by the way. Okay, so we're gonna read about Xbox and how it's basically going down the drain. I think it's just gonna become non-existent in the future. All right, so here at Games Radar, it says, your console is dead. Former Microsoft executive and Blizzard boss tells Xbox fans the console market isn't a successful business unless you do it right.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
So that headline. Okay, that headline right there, it just tells you that he knows that they're doing something wrong, or that the console market, the console business is just not profitable. Is just not profitable. Okay, so if you go down here, it says, in response to a report from IGN on Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO Hideaki Nishino's recent speech regarding the PlayStation 5 generation of consoles. Success, one that has seen Sony rack up $136 billion so far. Ebar implies as much, but hey, the console market isn't a successful business, writes Ibarra with a seemingly sarcastic undertone. He then says, it is if you do it right. A statement that feels like a potential shot at Xbox. But I mean, let me stop right there, because recently, one of the most recent things that Xbox did, they teamed up with the handheld gaming company. I think it was the Asus ROG. Asus ROG handheld. So the Xbox ROG Ally handheld, something like that, right? It was a handheld gaming device, and so they're not even focusing on a console. One of the latest things from Xbox, they're saying that they're going to release like an Xbox console, but it's going to be cloud-based, meaning that you're going to buy basically a box that connects to the internet where you can stream your Xbox games. But then why would you spend money on that when you can just download Xbox Game Pass on your computer or your handheld, your cell phone, and just play from there, right? You could just play from there, pay your monthly fee or your yearly fee, whatever, and save money. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Because if you can play Xbox on any device, then it's no longer a platform. Really, it's an app. It has become an app. right? It has become a gaming app where, you can. It's a subscription gaming service. You can play it on your PC. You can play it on your cell phone, on your tablet, on many devices, on your handheld, freaking. On the Steam Deck, you can play it on the Steam Deck. It's on many devices, so it's no longer a console. It's just now Xbox is a streaming platform now. That's what it is. So, and that's what's making Xbox dead. So there's gonna be Nintendo, there's gonna be PC gaming, there's gonna be PlayStation, and then there's gonna be the one and only video game streaming service, Xbox Game Pass. I know we had the PlayStation Plus thing, whatever, but how popular is that exactly? How popular is that? Yeah, so I think it's pretty much dead. It's pretty much dead, and I think I know that PlayStation, Sony, they're trying to release the PS6, but I don't see it having much success because how much more realistic the graphics are gonna get, or what else can they give us that we will want? It seems to me that gaming has peaked. We have 4K resolution. Now we have 8K resolution. Why do we need 8K? How much more realistic can it look? We don't need 8K resolution anymore. Okay, now they're going to have to start toning it back to what people really want, which is gameplay and fun. People just want to have fun and escape. We don't need 8K, 4K resolution. 2K was good for me. 2K resolution was good for me. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, I think there's just... I don't know, man. But anyways, here's an example of why Xbox is dying. Because Walmart and Target are not even, they're not even like selling it at retail anymore. Check this out.
Is Xbox done? Costco stopped selling Xbox. Word on the streets is Sam's and Walmart are trying to sell through everything that's Xbox and not bring it back. There's a lot of video online of Walmarts with completely empty Xbox racks. Some Walmarts are showing Xbox racks being put on pallet carts and getting put out of the store. How did Xbox fall so far? They got rid of exclusives. Perfect example. Gears of War. Loved it. One of my favorite games of all time. The new one that's coming out, you can buy it for PS5. You can buy it for any console. So I'll buy it for my PS5. They lost $300 million recently with price hikes on their Game Pass. But they're forced to raise the prices on their Game Pass because everybody's walking away from the brand. So they were hoping by increasing the price of the Game Pass and Call of Duty's new game coming out, people would be forced to get on it and pay for the pass to play online against everybody else. But now because there's no exclusivity, you can play Call of Duty on any console or PC. So you don't need Microsoft's Game Pass. You could just play on a PlayStation that connects for free, and you can play like that. Super interesting how they've completely shot themselves in the foot.
Okay, I went at an Xbox second just to see. Oh, there really is no consoles anymore here. They just have this. No more games. That's it. Wow. And then there's a PlayStation section already. So, yeah, not much Xbox stuff here.
It looks like at Walmarts and Targets across America, they are no longer carrying anything for Xbox. This picture's been circulating today of entire Xbox shelves being ripped out of Walmart stores and being put on pallets to being taken out of the store. Now, according to Reddit users who work at these Walmarts and Targets, they said that their local Target is going to remove its entire...
What happened? Is this really the end of Xbox? Walmart? Nintendo and the Xbox? I know PlayStation got their games in the right case. But just because there's Game Pass, you can buy Xbox games still. You wouldn't, but you can. Is Xbox gone? Is Xbox disappearing right before our eyes?
Honestly speaking, I don't really care about consoles anymore. I don't care about Nintendo Switch 2. I don't care about the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 6, the next generations. I am going to be a PC gamer no matter what. I'm going to be a PC gamer no matter what, because there's freedom in PC. There is freedom in PC. But hey, whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. It's your boy Andy Matrix. Godspeed.